Back in 2019, 26-year-old Joseph Elledge reported to his local police department that his 28-year-old wife, Munchie Elledge, had gone missing. He claimed that she had left behind their daughter, her car, and even her phone, but she had taken her purse with her.
Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Hey, it's Officer Joseph.
Officer Joseph? Yeah,
I was just going to come over here and get some details from him.
Yep. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, you can just go on it. So here's her phone. I mean, her phone and her wedding ring were both just left on that table.
Like right over there?
Yeah.
Or right here?
Yeah, on that table there.
Okay.
And, but no, they didn't find anything. They were looking for, they were looking through her browser history to see if she had, made any flight
arrangements?
Arrangements,
yeah.
But they didn't find anything.
Go ahead.
And
is that her iPad too that you said?
yeah, that's her iPad there. And I can unlock that, but I looked through it and it doesn't seem like there's anything.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I can't unlock her phone. It's locked and I don't know the password, but her computer, I know the password. There is,
351.
I actually found this earlier. There's this, it's like a journal type of document. It's just a Word file. And it talks about her having, some secret love. She mentioned this guy's name, and actually it turns out it's this guy right here. And I just messaged him earlier, and he responded to me, but I think he's in China right now. But anyway, I think this is her secret love or something. Probably
back in China.
I suppose. I think he was here though, because he says, "I'll be back in Shanghai tomorrow. I'll be busy. I'll be in Shanghai for the next week, or for the next few days. I'll be out of time." And I don't know when that was. It just says 10:33 a.m. Anyway, that journal article talks about this guy. She's like in love with him or something, and that she's not interested in her husband, but that she's married and she has a baby, and so she has to stop doing this.
Messaging him.
I think, yeah. I don't know if she's seen this guy, but
right. So she might not even have met this dude. Is what you're thinking.
Well, I don't know. I kind of think that she has, because like I said, that I think there's been about 4 times where she's gone out, and she's been out for an unreasonably long time. Yeah, pretty much. And then she always gives some weird excuse. The weirdest time was she went out. She was walking out the door, and I asked her where she was going, and she said that she has to get something from her car. And it was about 45 minutes later, she came back with a spoon that was in her car for probably 2 years.
Bro,
Yeah,
what the fuck do you mean that? But if you're gonna, oh shit, I almost fell out my chair. If you're gonna lie, at least make it make sense, bro. At least make it make sense. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna be right back," and go get something from my car. And it took her 45 minutes to come back with a spoon. Where the fuck was her car? Parked in China? What? Where's her car parked? How long does it take you to find a spoon? A spoon?
And then I tried asking her, what were you really doing? Were you really just getting that spoon from your car? And she just said yes. That was
Cap.
So that was the weirdest time.
The officer asks Joseph when he realized that his wife had gone missing.
And then you said about 5 a.m. the baby's up?
Yeah, the baby woke up, and she was crying, so I woke up, and I was really surprised that Munchie wasn't there. And
You spent 45 minutes looking for a fucking spoon. Alright.
But she wasn't, and I started putting Anna down to sleep. I looked all over the place looking for Munchie, and she wasn't there, and her purse was gone. And
so the only thing she took was what kind of purse she have?
American flag.
So that's all she took was her purse?
Yeah.
Alright, and you said a set of shoes?
Yeah. I noticed her black Nikes are missing, so I guess she must be wearing those.
She usually wear jeans, or she usually wear shorts? What she usually wear?
She normally wears leggings. Like the yoga pants or whatever.
Okay.
So just black. Or I don't know if that was on her phone, but I don't know. I saw some message either on her computer or on her phone that said somebody was asking if she's still gonna meet today, and I think it was about jars of baby food. Okay. So I don't know if she was gonna buy some baby food.
Do you work?
No, I'm a student. I'm a full-time student.
Student. Okay. So you're usually at home too.
Yeah, a lot of time. I'm kind of on campus a lot during the day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm on campus from about 6:45 a.m. to about 6 p.m.
Okay.
But the rest of the week, I'm normally here.
Okay. So as far as like her, I mean, you guys are usually around each other. You guys see each other. Other than Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're usually always here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last night she said she had to get up early. You woke up. She's gone. He checked. Where's her car? Is it out in the parking lot?
Yeah.
And the keys did, or?
Yeah, keys are here. They're in the kitchen.
And that's usually where she leaves them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the door locked or was it unlocked when you woke up?
Yeah, it was unlocked. I think Sprint.
I got you. Okay. Well, I mean, do you have any questions for me or any? Yeah, I guess really any questions. I mean, so what I'll do is I'll do a missing person report.
Yeah.
I'll enter as missing until we hear from her, or otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You said she banks at Bank of America.
Yeah.
Is she? It says she's like 5 foot.
Yeah, she's about 5 feet.
And how long hair? Like shoulder length?
I think it goes a few inches past her shoulders.
Is it usually down?
It's usually up. She normally wears it up.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll enter as a missing person until we hear otherwise hear from her, or can prove that she went somewhere. Obviously, the best thing for her to do to be to call and say, hey, this is where I'm at, for everybody, so everybody knows.
Yeah.
And then you guys can try to work out whatever that you need to do.
Yeah.
But as far as like issues between you and her, is it just? I mean, anything? She just kind of nitpick? Is that kind of the deal, or anything?
Yeah. There was no like big, large arguments recently.
Just disagreements about small things.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like a couple days ago, let's see, I think when Anna turned 1, her Medicaid expired. And so she was just like really worried about it being expired because we have a doctor's visit tomorrow for Anna. And she was complaining to me about getting it renewed, and I was just telling her that I don't know any of the information because she was the one who applied for Medicaid the first time.
Right, she did it all.
Yeah, and so she was asking me to apply for it, and I was just telling her, I don't know how. You're the one who did it before, and she was just very irritated, and she wanted me to do it. And,
okay.
The officer would leave, and the investigation into the missing wife would begin. While the police were looking into phone records, bank accounts, and surveillance footage, Joseph would be interviewed by the local media.
All right, so talk to me about who she is, why you fell in love with her.
Well, she's a very dedicated person. She's a hard worker, and I really like that. That's important to me. And she's really, she's very, very detail-oriented, and that's something that I honestly didn't see a lot in a lot of people, and really a lot of girls as well. But she was, she's a mechanical engineer with me, same as I am, and that was something that was pretty important to me too, because I really kind of always thought that I'd have sort of my own business and maybe have a car shop or something, and I thought that she would be helpful in that. I thought that she would be a part of that, and I told her that whenever we first started dating, and I think that she kind of liked the idea of it. She really likes the idea of working hard and making money. So there was a lot of stuff about her that really made me feel like that she was just a great person to have around. She was a great mother the whole way, and even the night that I took her to the hospital, like the song that I first met her was playing when I first met her, and it was just an amazing night. And Anna came out, and she was, she held her for the first time, and it was just a really amazing feeling. And ever since then, she's been a great mom, like the best mom ever, and she takes care of Anna like, I don't know, like nothing I ever knew would happen. And it amazes me, because especially now.
Talk to me about that night that she left. Like, what was that? Was there anything unusual? Like, was she just normal? Are you surprised? Like, just talk to me about that.
I am surprised. We were kind of growing distant in the past few months, and especially we went to Carthage for an internship over the summer, and I don't know how she liked that small town life very much, but she always kind of stayed inside by herself anyway, and I encouraged her to go outside, and she just never really wanted to do that kind of stuff, which I don't blame her for it, but I was, that was kind of weird to me that she didn't want to go outside a whole lot. But yeah, I guess she was just always kind of a reserved person, and sometimes she didn't talk to me a lot about what was going on in her life, but I always tried to open up to her and always tried to get her to open up to me. I gave her every opportunity that I could, and so yeah, it's just right now it's really confusing. Everything is very, very cloudy. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what to think. I'm really confused, and I just think that she is too, and I don't know. I think she'll come back, but I just don't know. I don't know where she's been. I hope she's safe, and I know she was talking to somebody else on the side, and I didn't know that until after she had left, but whatever she's doing, I just hope she's safe, and I really hope that she can, find herself and come back to me and Anna, and we can just have a big long talk, and that's all we need. But we can work things out. I think she's just confused and maybe scared, and I don't know if she felt alone. I just hope that she's safe. I hope that she's just at least with somebody who cares for her, enough to keep her safe. And
The investigation continued for over 2 weeks, during which time Joseph was interviewed once more. On this occasion, he granted police access to his phone, allowing them to recover deleted text messages that revealed a marriage on the verge of collapse. The messages indicated that Joseph had been physically and emotionally abusive towards his wife. It became evident that she was in the process of filing for divorce because she was tired of the abuse. Although these messages were insufficient to charge Joseph with murder, the police noticed bruising on his daughter's body. When questioned, Joseph admitted to causing the injuries, and he was immediately arrested on charges of child abuse.
Hey Joseph, we're ready for you, bud. Come on, right out there. Go right in there, please. Just gotta get some pictures of fingerprints, okay? Right. Alright, so first thing, you need to stand about right here. Face that camera for me, okay?
Do you have any other questions?
I guess if this is a felony offense, is it like official already? I mean, am I always going to be labeled like this?
No, this is just what you're being charged with, but obviously it has to go to court and goes through all that business. So, and then whatever happens there, it depends on what's on your record. So. So they're going to continue to do their investigation on this whole deal and all that. So that's the case is still somewhat an active situation. So,
And the
child abuse still, I mean, whenever you have a small child that's been bruised, I mean, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, when kids are small, they're pretty pliable. So it is hard to bruise a child. I mean, kids don't typically bruise up that easy, so, I mean, it's not a great position that you're in right now. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I understand we get put in positions we don't like, and sometimes we put ourselves in those positions, and it is what it is, but at the end of the day, these are little innocent small children that don't get a choice. So then people have to make decisions for them so that it's what's best for the child. On paper, how does that look? You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at that on paper, you being arrested for something like this, how does that look on paper to everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Looks pretty bad, right?
Well, like, what could, like, your kid's 1. What could a 1-year-old really do that angered you so bad that you hit the kid so hard that it got bruised? It's 1. What the fuck could it do? It can't even do shit. Like, yeah, I feel like, bro, and also she was, they're gonna, I, I can't even talk. Shut up.
And I've talked to people, and people that have
It's
done robberies, people
the
that have done
kid's
different things,
fucking
and they're
1
like,
years
hey,
old.
man, I'm just trying to make a living. I'm a felon. I can't quite get a job, and now I'm out here doing what I have to do to just survive. You know what I mean? Like, that paints a different picture of just a robbery. You're not like a bad guy, a person that's just going out and just doing stick-ups just because they hate people or, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't know your situation on this, like, for the kiddo.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what could the situation be? The kid's 1 years old. What did the kid do that you caused, like, you hit the kid so hard? Why are you even hitting a 1-year-old? The kid's fucking 1, bro. Was it crying too loud? Like, what? The kid's 1 years old.
And like I was telling you, kids are pretty. They're young enough. They're hard to break. You know what I'm saying? They're just the kids are. They're. And I mean, did you tell the investigators what was going on with the child, or no? You had a rough time with your child, or no?
Well, yeah, I think, like, I don't really remember exactly, but I think I was there alone that night with her.
Yeah.
He was just crying a lot.
Just crying a lot? Yeah. Lose your cool a little bit?
You're a bitch.
I don't know if I was really losing my cool. Probably just did the wrong thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just trying to distract her, make her think, oh, my butt's hurting, but then I stop, and then, maybe she'd think, oh, now it's okay, now I feel better. So that
What?
maybe she'd feel better and just forget about whatever else was making her cry.
So what do you do to blow off steam? It sounds like maybe you might have some anger issues every now and then.
Like, what the fuck did he just say?
I really don't get angry very much.
Don't
What
get
the,
angry.
what the fuck did he just say?
I don't know if I was really losing my cool. Probably just did the wrong thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just trying to distract her, make her think, oh, my butt's hurting, but then I stop, and then, maybe she'd think, oh, now it's okay, now I feel better. So that maybe she'd feel better.
What?
Just forget about whatever else.
I don't even understand what he's saying.
So what
Am
do
I
you do to
just
blow
dumb?
off steam?
I
It
don't
sounds
understand what
like
he's saying.
maybe
I
you
don't know.
might
I
have
think
some
you're a
anger
bitch.
issues
That's
every
what I think
now
you
and
are.
then.
I think you're a fucking bitch.
I really don't get angry very much.
Columbia Police Department, search warrant, apartment 58. Speak to us now. Move away from the door. Small stuff. Kitchen left. Tactical team gate. Kid's baby room is right. Bathroom.
During the search of the home, investigators discovered a backpack containing various papers written by Joseph. One of the documents was titled "What to Tell the Police," in which Joseph had noted that he needed to refer to his wife in the present tense rather than the past tense.
You're
Police seized a
fucking
pair of muddy
stupid.
boots
He's so fucking dumb. He's so stupid. You're actually dumb. Take him to
found in the
jail.
corner
Take
of
him
his
to
room.
jail.
Afterwards,
jail.
investigators examined Joseph's cell phone and found that he had spent
Like-
30 minutes near a local river on the day his wife disappeared.
Like-
Although police conducted a search of the river at the time, nothing was discovered. A year later, while Joseph was still awaiting trial, a hiker discovered Munchie's body buried near the river where Joseph's phone had previously pinged. Recalling the muddy boots taken from Joseph's home, the lead detective collected samples from both the boots and the trees surrounding the burial site. As trees possess DNA similar to humans, the lab report confirmed a match. This evidence solidified the detective's belief that Joseph was responsible and he would officially be charged with first-degree murder.
Intentionally try to kill your wife?
No.
Shut.
That's the story Joseph Elledge and his defense team wants a jury to believe about the death of his wife, Meng Shiji. The second week of his murder trial continued with Elledge himself describing the night of October 8th, 2019. Elledge says he confronted G about messages he saw her send to another man. The two began shoving each other in the kitchen.
I pushed her again.
Hard?
Hard.
What happened?
Probably even harder. She fell down.
Her hit anything?
She fell in the kitchen, and her head hit with a big thud. I felt it.
He went to bed that night with G and found her dead when he woke. He says not calling 911 was a stupid mistake, one-upped only by his choice to put her body in her car and bury her.
Not calling 911 in your mind was stupid. What was this decision?
Looking back, it was worse. It was stupid. It was horrible.
Dan Knight focused on Elledge's arguments with G on recordings played earlier.
She objected repeatedly to the way that you handled her daughter, correct?
Sometimes, yes.
Elledge admits he was sometimes cruel, but denied many of Knight's claims he tried to intimidate or hurt G.
Joseph took the stand and claimed that Munchie's death had been accidental. He testified that after her death, he placed her body in the trunk of her own vehicle, where it remained for 24 hours. Joseph then drove dozens of miles out of town with his daughter in the car to dispose of the body. Once he was at the location, he removed his wife's body from the trunk, and he buried her within sight of the vehicle with his daughter still inside. After being presented with all the evidence, the jury ultimately found Joseph guilty of second-degree murder, rather than the original charge of first-degree murder.
Mr. Elledge, would you please stand to receive the verdict? Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant, Joseph Dwayne Elledge, guilty of murder in the second degree, as submitted in instruction number 6. Members of the jury, is that your verdict? So say each and all of you.
Yes.
Joseph would be sentenced to 28 years in prison.